Kyari's death affects Obaseki's quest for second term. A month after the death of Malam Abba Kyari, the peace pact that he weaved between warring political actors in Edo State, even while carrying the novel COVID-19 virus in his body, has died a natural death. Central to the agreement between Comrade Adams Oshomole and Governor Godwin Obaseki was that Obaseki be allowed a second term, while the attacks and other provocations against Oshomole were to cease. Part of the agreement, according to high confidential sources, was that Oshomole should reinstate some of those who were suspended, including the Deputy National Chairman, Senator Lawali Shuaibu, and the National Vice Chairman, Northwest, Inuwa Abdul Kader. Oshomole had practically done all that was expected of him. The only omission was the position of Deputy National Chairman, South, which allegedly upon the influence of the Asiwaju Bola Tinubu tendency was left in the hands of Senator Abiola Ajimobi. Sources said that it was felt that ceding the position to Ekiti State as demanded by the anti-Tinubu forces would have been inimical for the increasingly piercing 2023 project of the former Lagos State Governor. Obaseki, who is believed to have been an arrowhead in the campaign to remove Oshomole, also ceased from his efforts to undermine the national chairman following the agreement. However, a month after the death of Kyari, who was believed to be the pillar behind Obaseki, the peace pact has died with the former chief of staff. It was reflective of that the Oshomole camp commenced its rehearsal of its internal primary elections to determine who to pick for the internal APC primary to confront Obaseki. In a sharp response, the Obaseki camp on Thursday brought out its joker with the report on the judicial inquiry into the specialist hospital, Benin, which indicted the Oshomole administrations. Sources told Saturday Vanguard that the death of Kyari immediately signaled a change of tone in Edo State, as Kyari had been seen as Obaseki's main backer. All those things he was doing could not have been possible without Kyari. One source said, noting that the two may have crossed paths in the Lagos business district, where they both practiced at about the same time in the early 2000s. You can see that it was about the time that Kyari died that the video of Oshomole in the gym exercising came out. What that message signaled was that Oshomole was ready for the battle and that Obaseki should dare him. An informed source privy to development told Saturday Vanguard. Obaseki is not expected to get the kind of leverage he got from Kyari from the new Chief of Staff, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, who is neither a politician nor a financial expert like Kyari. Obaseki's fate has also not been helped by the deaths of two of his strong allies, Alhaji Usman Shagadi, who was a pillar behind him in Edo North, and Francis Osazuwa, a local political backer of the governor in Benin. Both men died this week. Determined to get the better of Obaseki, the Oshomole camp on Saturday Vanguard gathered has been strategizing on coming up with a consensus on whom all Obaseki's enemies would pool resources together to fight the governor. Among the contenders in the Oshomole camp are Pastor Osagie Ize Iyamo, Chris Ogiamoyi, Dr. Pius Odubu, Major General Charles Ahebere, among others. Sources close to the camp told Saturday Vanguard that Ize Iyamo, who ironically just joined the party a few months ago, seems to be getting the edge over the other contenders, but that the issue had yet to be resolved. Ize Iyamo has an established structure across the state that can match the governor, and that is one factor that is putting him ahead. Another source privy to the development disclosed that the consensus aspirant is not expected to emerge until about 2 weeks. The source said that Ize Iyamo is expected to use the 2 weeks to lobby the fellow aspirants and assuage their ego, given that he is a recent joiner to the party. Meanwhile, the determination of the internal APC opposition arising from Kyari's death, it was gathered, may have forced the governor's release of the report on the specialist hospital, Benin, in which Oshomole's government was indicted for paying 75% of the contract sum as mobilization against extant provision. The report is seen as a major albatross for the former governor, arising from Syria's incisive intervention on the issue by the former PDP leadership of Chief Dan Obio. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, this is becoming too much of Adams Oshomole. It's becoming too much of Adams Oshomole. What is the problem? Why can't he allow Abaseki to go for second term? Why instigating someone else? I said it before and I'll still say it again. See, denying Obaseki second term is going to be a very big issue to APC. If Obaseki could not go for second term, it means that APC is going to lose Edo State to PDP. Let's get the fact that Ize Iyamo is a known person in Edo State. But I want to bet you this. PDP aspirants has more recognition and more people than than Ize Iyamu. So taking Oshomole out of the picture gives PDP the opportunity to defeat APC. See,